Hey, friends. He already knows, and he still invites you in, and he still invites me in, and he still invites them in. That's going to be our encouragement devotional for the day. We've been in this story in John chapter 4 for seems like forever at this point. I'm going to read verses 39 and 40, and you should read all of John chapter 4, but I'm going to read this and we're going to talk about it. Many of the Samaritans from that town believed in him because of the woman's testimony. He told me everything I ever did. So when the Samaritans came to him, they urged him to stay with him, and he stayed for 2 days. And because of his words, many more became believers. See, I find this so funny because as we've been saying about this lady, that, she is on her fifth husband. She's living with a man. Um, whom knows how many she's gone through, how many have thrown her away. She's just, somebody who the Jewish community would look down upon. She's somebody who she's out by herself doing getting water, unsafe. Her own community's, tossed her to the side. They're not wanting to go with her. She's not allowed to be with them. And all of a sudden she has this encounter with Jesus. He offers her a living water, a way out of the crazy cycle that she's in. And then she goes back to her community to go get them, to tell them about Jesus. And her testimony to them, what she says to them is, come meet a man who told me everything I ever did. Now, I don't want to sound insensitive, but I have to imagine when she said that, they started laughing and going, everybody knows everything that you ever did. And then she's forced to tell him, no, you don't understand. This is different. This is a Jewish rabbi. It doesn't say that she told him that in there, but somehow she had to pique their interest and get them to come back. See, and that's what I find so fascinating about this. Come meet a man who told me everything I ever did. See, Jesus knew. He knew what was going on in her. In John 1, John 1:1, it says, in the beginning was God, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Jesus has been around since the beginning. He's seen some stuff. He's seen not just everything that you've ever done. He's seen everything everybody's always done. And then over in Hebrews chapter 4, verse 15, it says, we don't have a high priest who's unable to empathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who's been tempted in every way, just as we are, and yet was without sin. See, that's the amazing thing about Jesus. He's seen everything that you ever done. He's seen everything everybody's ever done. He's experienced the emotions surrounding it that cause us to fall for those things. He didn't fall for them. And he sacrificed himself for us who did fall for them. And he wants to invite you into a relationship with him. See, that just blows my mind. People that hurt me or, my kids, my family, whatever, I don't want anything to do with them. And Jesus is going, yeah, I understand how to love a little bit better than you do. And so that's our encouragement for today. He's seen it. He knows what you've done. He's been there. He's experienced. He didn't do it. He sacrificed himself for you. And he still wants to invite you into a relationship with him. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.